What are we doing? We're just running now?
I don't know. You have to make it over here. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
Welcome to sunny Mexico. We have been traveling in our bus for about 5 weeks now, and we thought it would be fun to do some videos to let you know what we've been up to. So let's take a peek at our first week. But first, let's take a look at what the bus looked like before we left.
Cool.
So as you can see, the bus, which we were going to live in full time, was a disaster. We still didn't have the cabinetry done or the shower or even some of the furniture done. But we pushed through, and what didn't get finished was done on the road. We could have spent another couple of weeks in preparation mode, but here's the lesson we took away. Set a date and make it happen. One of our favorite YouTubers always say, start where you are. In other words, don't let a desire for perfection get in the way of your dreams, because perfection isn't achievable anyway. And sometimes you just need to get going to find out what's important.
There's Haley. We have no taillights we found out today. When it got dark, our marker lights didn't come on. So we have brakes and headlights, but no taillights. So we're chilling here in Rochelle, Illinois, 1.5 hours into our trip. And this is where we're gonna stay tonight.
So the next morning we were off to Iowa. We wanted to see friends who we haven't seen in over a year. It was so great to catch up with them. We had lunch and dinner with them, and then we were on to Kansas City. We wanted to go to Kansas City for 2 reasons. One, we found an amazing dirt bike that the kids have been looking for, and we found a welder who could weld a hitch onto the bus, and we could carry the bike along so we could have lots of adventures with it. Then we heard that Kansas City was famous for their barbecue. So we did a little research, and we found a cute little restaurant that was operating out of an old gas station. It was amazing. Even the kids loved it.
So when we planned this trip out, we knew that we wanted to get to the warm states as quickly as possible. We were sick of the cold. But going through or under Colorado, we realized there was a couple things in Colorado we had to see because we most likely weren't going to see it on the way back. My uncle Roger and Aunt Marta live in Colorado Springs. Susan and I have always wanted to go to Telluride. It was something we talked about in college. Just have always wanted to go see it. On to Colorado. All right, so we came into Colorado Springs yesterday, met with our family, and hung out for a little bit. Then we saw, what was it called?
Garden of the Gods.
Garden of the Gods. That was pretty cool, huh?
This campsite is nice because it lets us ride a dirt bike.
Yeah, we got our dirt bike out yesterday for the first time. That was very cool. And this campsite is really nice. It's called Mountaindale RV Resort or something like that, and it's just outside of Colorado Springs. It's gorgeous. It's in the mountains, and it's got awesome views, and it's well kept and very, very nice. And then yeah, so we're basically just riding the mini bike around. Mom's on the mini bike with Dylan right now, and we're heading up to Pikes Peak next.
We're sitting below the summit of Pikes Peak. We couldn't go to the top because it's snowing up there and they blocked it off. So we could only go up a few miles. But it's gorgeous. Kids are in the car because they're done taking selfies.
They're selfied out. So the rest of the week was basically spent getting tons of supplies and doing repairs and upgrades on the bus that we talked about earlier, finishing projects and stuff like that, and just laying low at the campground.
Make sure you check out next week's video when we got to visit our favorite place. Telluride.